Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Woofless here, and welcome back to another episode of How to Minecraft here on the How to Minecraft server. Hope you guys are having a great day. We're dipping into this lovely episode with almost 400 mining level and a whole lot of work to do. Guys, we have a goodness build contract to get done, and I am, super excited to do it with you guys in this episode. It has been a long time coming, and we are going to be Elsa. We're going to be Elsa for an episode, and it's going to be super exciting, man. That's why this is, we're harnessing our Elsa powers right now. But either way, before we jump into the actual episode, keep that How to Minecraft hype going. Guys, Hellfire out. Some new people added to the server. Oh, there it's 400. We just got it. Yeah. Whole bunch of people added to the server. A whole bunch of stuff to do. If you guys want to show your support for How to Minecraft, hit that like button down below. Leave a comment in terms of things you'd like to see and stuff like that. And, yeah, you guys are all awesome. Just don't forget that, man. Don't forget that, alright? Please. Please don't forget that. So, yes, becoming Elsa, obviously, difficult. We gotta harness our power. We gotta, become one with the ice trolls or whatever, and use our power for good. All right. Obviously, that's the main thing. We're gonna be building an ice castle for Kenny. He has purchased a 25,000. So I think it was a dandelion build, a $25,000 build, if I remember correctly. So 25 by 25 ice castle to be placed in a very specific spot. I believe it was right behind his tower. If I remember, we're gonna jump over to his place and check it out. But I wanted to get another full inventory of this because I have been delaying this build. I obviously have a 7-day period in which I get stuff done for people at goodness builds. We want to make sure that customer support is the most taken care of thing, because we want people to be happy. We want returning customers. Our client base isn't necessarily large. We're not dealing with hundreds of people. We're dealing with a handful. So we got to make sure that every contract that we do is fulfilled as well as possible. And as you can tell, Kenny really liked the lighthouse that we built him in the last goodness builds contract, which we'll go check out at some point in this episode to see how it's looking. And he came back for more. So maybe the next time we'll actually buy a peony build, which is a $50,000 one, which would be really, really nice. And word is traveling, and some people are looking to buy some more contracts from me in the near future. So things are coming together quite nice, which is good because, well, we could use a little bit of money. That's always, something that's necessary. And our money is not bad, but it's not great. We're down to under 100K. So definitely could use a little bit more, considering we don't have any iron golden farms or anything like that, because, well, we have this way of making money. So that's going to be our main thing. So we got to go ahead and do a really good job on this. I'm definitely going to do the 25 by 25 for sure, and make sure I build it fully out. And I'm super excited. We got a lot of ice. And there's still even more here. I mean, there's so much packed ice in this area. This biome could have been bigger. It's a little unfortunate because it doesn't seem to be massive. I think someone else has been here. Did I do this? Was this me? I feel like someone else might have found this place. But anyways, yeah, so, definitely could have had a larger biome, so we would have infinite packed ice, but this is pretty infinite. Like, this is still, it's pretty big. This is massive. I've seen bigger, but definitely large. So anyways, this How to Minecraft episode is starting up, and letting you guys know what's going down. The build will be commencing. I'm going to go ahead and gather all the stuff. Other things that we need here is obviously some glass, so I'm thinking of doing some either blue or cyan or light blue stained glass, as well as quartz, which we have a whole bunch of for just basic trim and stuff like that. But mainly it's going to be made out of packed ice. It's going to be pretty awesome, I think. So I have no idea what we're going to do for the design. We're going to do it together. We're going to build it. I haven't done anything in creative mode in a single player world or anything like that, because you guys know I like doing the builds live with you guys, so you can see my failure, you guys can see my thought process and stuff like that. And I'm obviously not the best builder, but we are learning and slowly becoming better. I think every time I do a whoa, that's deep. Every time I do a build, I slowly get just a little bit better at building, and my style is definitely progressing. So if you guys are want to join in that journey, then this is the episode for you. So let's go ahead and dip in. We're going to go ahead and grab the rest of this bit. Oh, our inventory is almost full. I think that's good enough to head on home. Obviously, if you've not seen the last episode, we went ahead and did some crazy building on our little entry room. I think it's looking real nice. We have our area down here and all this packed ice, which we're going to be using. Hopefully, we don't use all of it. But I do have some ideas, obviously, that's going to be implemented on this build to kind of save us some materials, as well as use a whole bunch and try and use some other stuff, like maybe even some stone slabs and things like that would be obviously really nice to build. So I'm gonna go ahead and prepare all my stuff, get it all ready to go. We have some, we'll make some blue, light blue dye, and get that going. I think light blue is probably the best. I would say warp shop. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and buy a whole bunch of glass, and then we'll head over there and get working. So let's just do /home And jump on down here. Do I even have a crafting bench down here? I don't even think... Whoa, did a creeper explode? What happened there? What happened there? Either way, I think that's going to look really good with the packed ice. This is definitely the work of a creeper. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Alright. Oh, I definitely want to add a roof to this because this, I did not realize. I don't think I've ever looked up in this area. It doesn't look so hot. So, we're going to go ahead and jump into the build, and I'll see you guys there. Let's go. Goodness build, initiate. Okay, so the Dungeon M is asking for help. Can you help me with something? Can I take to say? I'm like, yeah, sure, man, TPA. So I'm just letting him know that I'm on my way. I just wanted to go grab some health potions. I don't really trust him. Like, Nooch doesn't really need help with stuff, usually. You know what I mean? Like, I can't, it's not going to be redstone. It's not going to be building. I have absolutely no idea what it's going to be. Let's just go ahead and, yeah, reset that. So, I don't really trust him. Are you walking? I could TPA. Yeah, he's getting a little antsy. So, I don't know, man. This doesn't seem right. So, I'm going to go ahead and just grab some health potions, just to make sure that I'm safe in this fight. Oh my god, we got so many. We might as well just take all of them. Okay, yeah, you should. Okay, so TPA, Nooch. Alright, I'm a little bit, I mean, this could be nothing, honestly. This could literally just be me helping him with something. Oh, I think I'm actually legitimately helping him with something. Okay, so, what's up? Let me see if, okay, open the villager trade window. Oh, this is actually helping him with something. Okay. Alright. Thank you. Next one. Oh, I think I just need to reset his villagers. Alright, well, there you go. I thought you were going to kill me. Was all prepared. How did that put me into combat? Alright, where's the last one? There we go, Larry. Oh my god, they're actually all named. That's so funny. There you go. So they've all been right-clicked. I think it's because, oh, it's to name them. Yeah, it's to name them. Okay, go for it. So I see. Yeah. Now I was gonna get the Three Stooges back in their home. Open Mo. There you go, bud. Breed. Look at Curly, man. He loves that door, man. That's his best friend. That's his best friend. So yeah, there you go. Literally no fight. That was false alarm. Hey, lol. Wanna go? You really don't want to fight Nooch. He's got some ridiculously good gear. He's had some really good recent dungeons, I believe. He's got like some amazing boots. No trollerino. Got all those healing pots, man. All those healing pots. Ow! No, please, no, please. All right, so back to him. Back to the. Oh my God, leather. He actually, yeah, he was giving me some leather for my item frames for that area. That's why. Oh my God, he's got a lot. He has got a lot. All right, so I'll see you guys in a bit over at the build. Never mind. He wants to show me something cool. All right, let's see what's up. Oh my God. Did you just get that? Dude, no. That's a boss? Oh, right. Yeah, I heard about that. That's insane. Dude, this guy is crazy. It's a boss in diamond armor on a chicken. That is absolutely crazy. Honestly, mind-blowing. This place is really coming together. It's so cool. I like the style of just kind of grabbing a big area and slowly working on it and just making it do really cool things. I think that's super cool. Alright, cool. Well, I will see you guys back at the actual build thingamabobber. Unless Nooch continues to get in the way of me working. Alright guys, so we are here behind Kenny's base. You can tell looking very beautiful. I really like how it's progressing as well. Everyone's bases are really looking real fresh, really cool. And we're going to make this look a little bit better though in the back area here. And I like how he's just kind of, if you guys see the lighthouse just in the distance. Goodness building. Oh yeah. Right in the distance. It's looking real nice and fresh over there. I like that a lot. Super cute. And now we're doing it on the opposite side, making the overall area looking a lot prettier. So this is the area that he laid out for me. He put down ice, but nah. We ain't doing ice. Alright, dude. We doing packed ice. 10 times nicer. My only issue is that it's kind of like, I don't really want to hide the place behind here. I want to make it nice and even. I want to make it really show up and look good. So that's my only concern. So I'm going to do a little bit more cleaning out. And I'm sure I'll be fine with that. So just kind of clearing out this little bit here. And we want to make it a nice, even, a beautiful, like, 15 or like 20 by 20 style place. So just kind of clean this all up right here and get it going. Like I said, I really want to do a good job on this, and don't get super, you know, hung up on the actual size of the build. It's really all about the quality of the build, and that's what matters. So here we go. Check this out. So this is where it's going to be, looking pretty flipping good. I think we want to go ahead and just bust this out a little bit just to give us a little bit more playing room to work with. And let's see how big this area is. So if we go with like from from here, so if we just place some dirt along this side, just like this is looking pretty good. So let's see, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14. So we're actually gonna have to throw this out one more. We're definitely gonna have to pop this out just a little bit more. So this is a 15 by 17 block, which means we actually again have to make this a little bit bigger because that's where our actual walls are gonna be. We want the inside to be even, right? So that's always the thing that really does get me. So this is where our wall is actually gonna be, and then we have to go ahead and make this one larger. So this is gonna be put out, so it's really like a 16 by 18 build, and then just like this. So that's where our outer wall is going to be. Now, in terms of the design for this this castle, this is the hard part. I was thinking about, well, let's center it right now. Let's get the middle point real quick. So here we go. Let's do this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15, right? And this is where the outer wall is going to be. Boom, just like this. Okay, so if this is 15, then we want to get right here on the 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, so this should be where the center is. Boom, right there. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. Nice big, you know, door here, obviously. But we're gonna go ahead and just cover it up for now. So just like this, we're gonna just place the outline first. So 3, and then we're gonna do 3 and 3, and then I'm thinking we do 3 again. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3. And then into the 1 2 3. Oh, this worked out beautifully. Ooh, it's a little bit too big here. We could bust this out a little bit more. I think it's probably going to be fine. We'll lay it out and we'll see. But or we just have the back wall not have an exit, right? It doesn't really need to have that entrance there. So that actually works out perfectly. So this is going to be a lot bigger. And then at this point, it's going to go down to 3, and then. Uh-oh, hold on. No. Sorry. Did something wrong here. Yes, okay, so now this is 1 2 3. 1 2 3 4 5, and then 1 2 3. Oh, did I do 4 there? Oh, I did 1 too much on this side here. Let me fix this real quick. All right, so this is the outline, a lot bigger. This is insane. This is absolutely insane, but it's gonna give us a lot of room to work with, and I'm pretty excited for it. We got a lot of packed ice and an infinite source of it. Almost, like we were saying before, kind of, not quite, but pretty good, not gonna lie. So this is gonna take a lot of work, but this is the general outline. So what I would like to do is I want to get a base of about, I would say, 9 up, maybe even 11. So I need to build up here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 should actually be enough. 2 3 4 5 6 7, all the way up in this line. So what we got going on here, just to give you guys a little bit of an outline, it's a little circular, like it's not quite square-ish. It has kind of like a wide, like a longer than wider, or actually it kind of maybe looks like that. I think actually it's quite even. Interesting. I don't know why. Maybe like optical illusion. Is that just me that just looks longer, but it's actually, now that you look at it, it's actually kind of the same sort of width. But anyways, because we really care about looks over mathematics, okay? All right, don't get so intense with the numbers, man. Please, Mason. So here we go. We have this kind of nice little entrance here, which is going to be, I'm thinking like a nice tall door. Maybe we make this out of quartz, like this front bit. Then we got 3, and then we got these nice little corners here, which is a 2 by 2, and then a nice long 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, not 9, right? And then a nice little 2 corner, and then this is also 9 2 corner, 9 2 corner. Yeah, so it's actually exactly even pretty much, except it's because the front here is actually pushed out a little bit, so we're like 1 block longer on this side. So there we go, and we're gonna make. Ooh, that's actually a little too tall. Is it? Is that too tall? Because the way this is gonna work, guys, is it's gonna be really difficult to actually make it look good, I think. But the thing about an ice castle is it needs to be jagged. All right, that's the main thing about an ice castle. It can't be perfect. It's got to be jagged. So what we got to do is we got to get a nice base going, and then the actual like piers what's the word for that? I'm trying to think. Like the actual towers need to be imperfect. They need to kind of be like off or awkward, off, not entirely exact, because when you build an ice castle, it's like spikes, right? And it doesn't exactly form perfectly. It's not made out of stone. It's not made out of cobblestone. It's made out of ice, and ice kind of melts in a weird way in these kind of pointy shapes and stuff like that. So we got to do. It's kind of like the actual biome itself. You know, that's going to be like a main source of inspiration. Is going to be using that style right there. So that's exactly what we're going to be going with. But to do that, I think we need a good base, and I think it'd look weird if we didn't have a good solid base to actually work with. And like I said, I do kind of want to make this probably around 21 tall. I want it to be a little overpowering. It's on the backside of his base. It's going to be hard to see, so it really needs to be tall over anything. So this is going to obviously be the main base of it. I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do for the inside, if anything. I might actually have to ask him, or maybe even do building with him on the inside, because I guess that really is part of goodness builds to do the inside, but that might be a different job depending on how much work the outside actually is. Like, it might not be enterable, you know what I mean? I'd be a little disappointed in myself if I wasn't able to do the inside, but like that's going to be really hard. I could make it just very, very, very basic in the inside. If he wants to texture it, he can feel free to do so himself. Just a basic staircase, stuff like that, but it's going to be really, really big, and it's obviously going to be hollow. So anyways, we're going to go ahead and build the rest of this, and let's get it done. Let's get that base going. So one thing that I've decided to do with this actual base is, just like in the movie Frozen, the Elsa castle had a nice long staircase that actually led up to it. So that's what we're going to do. We're actually going to build, it's not going to be a really, really nice long one, but a pretty decently sized. I'm thinking maybe each layer of it is actually 3 long. So something like this to kind of give it a nice feel. Let's go ahead and just take out the center here, because we actually don't need that. We'd like to save a decent amount of this stuff, as it is relatively expensive. So there we go. Nice 3 like this. And we'll do one down, so we'll get nice 3 like this. And should it be maybe kind of heading over this direction? That'd be kind of cool if we went like this, 1 2 3 1 2 3, and then went like this, 1 2 3 1 2 3. That looks a little weird. What if we just kind of break these and do kind of like this? We got to get rid of this tree though. This tree's in the way, man. This tree is got to go. Right click, boom, see a tree, see you later. You know what, you too. Bye, bye, bye. Sorry guys, sorry. And then we'll go ahead and try and give this maybe like some areas on the side. But this looks really good. So if we actually have these like pyres like this, is that the word? I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, I'm lost, I'm confused, and I'm scared. But if we have these kind of things going on here, I think this will look a lot better. Maybe we can actually throw some sea lanterns on this. That's the nice thing about packed ice. I don't think it melts. Right? I don't think it melts. I'm going to test that out, but I think that's the main allure of this stuff, is that it doesn't actually melt. So pretty big bonus if you ask me. Alright, anyways, time to work on some actual proper stuff. We're going to go ahead and finish up this little area. So yeah, you're actually coming into the area here, and we're going to have to put the roof going, but now that this actually has an entrance, I think I have to make this a little higher. I think it needs to be about 5 higher. So we got to actually build a little bit more, get a couple layers going. So that's going to be a little bit of work. And then I'm going to put the roof on top, the slab, and then we're going to start building the actual towers. But I think I got to make this like maybe 5 higher. I think 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think is going to be the right size. Let's take a look. Yeah, that's going to be necessary, definitely. Alright, so welcome back. We're actually doing the inside of the castle at the moment. Yeah, I kind of thought about what I wanted to do, and I definitely wasn't going to leave it untouched. So we're going to kind of make like a decently cool design on the inside. I'm actually kind of excited for it. I've done a whole bunch of work in getting it ready, so check it out. We have a nice little balcony area. It's not a full floor. We're doing the bottom area into full floor, and then in the middle, we're going to have a nice ice spike coming right up. So I think it's going to be pretty sweet, and it's going to obviously give us a chance to practice how we want ice spikes to look in that sort of regard. So we got a nice little floor going on here, so you can look inside and kind of see that it's all built and stuff like that. It's actually enterable, which I think is kind of cool. But this build is turning. This should be like a $50,000 build. I feel kind of bad to my other goodness customers, considering that I've kind of cheated them out. You know what I mean? Because look, you come in here, it's gonna look so sick, and then in the middle area, we're gonna have a nice little 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 just like this. A nice, ooh, that's actually a little bit too far in this direction. Let's go ahead and move that back one. And like this. Okay, that should be a lot better. Okay, good. Yeah, so we're gonna have a nice ice spike coming up the middle here, And pretty easy to build, I think. We're just going to go up by one layer. Actually, the base should probably be more buttery and biscuity. You know what I mean? It's all about the base. So this would be 1, 2, 3. Probably 3 high, I would say. But I think we actually have to get more packed ice. I can't remember how much I have left over at my in my vault. But we've probably gone through a whole bunch. I actually also did the outside. That's actually probably enough, I would say. 2. And we'll do like each layer is going to be 2. So this is going to be 2. Actually, this probably should be 3. Maybe it should get like longer. It should get longer the more smaller it gets. Let's see, slash home. Hopefully I still have a whole bunch of ice left over. Pray, pray, pray. Oh, we do have a whole bunch. Oh, fantastic. I probably should grab more of it, but whatever. Okay, so there we go. And this will be 3. That actually makes sense. The base is probably a lot more wider. And then on the inside, we'll have this be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2. Yeah. Okay, cool. So there you go, you have a cool little ice spike. Maybe we can give it a little bit of dimension there, and then maybe pop it out a little bit like this. Give it some depth here as well. Let's see, kind of like this. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. Okay, cool. Looks a little cool. Yeah, it has these kind of like staircases, which I think is pretty awesome. And we'll just do like this. Okay. If that goes up by 1 and that comes down, that fits kind of nicely. We go ahead and do this. And then I think just like that would be good. Cool little ice. Oh, it's a little stumpy now. That's a little stumpy. Okay, that's a lot better. That's probably, that one block makes a pretty big difference. It's actually still a little stumpy. So let's go ahead and clean it up a little bit, and that looks pretty awesome. So, cool little ice spike in the middle of this area here, the ice castle. This is so much packed ice. And check this out, we've also redone the entry point, like the staircase. I think it looks a lot better. And now all we need to do is the top. Oh, this looks so cool. I'm really, really, really pumped. The only thing that I really think is going to make this look a lot better is actually going to be by grabbing a whole bunch of our quartz, a nice little stack of it. And if we do slash back and actually redo the edge here and do this in quartz, it's going to give it a nice look, I think. So if we just jump up here and just get this door set up in the quartz, it's going to be pretty sweet if you ask me. And then 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Jump, jump, and jump. Okay. Break all of these bad boys. Place the quartz down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4? Okay. And then right here, a nice little 3. 1, 2, 3. So let's see how this looks. And obviously, I guess we can do this as well in the quartz. Place, 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 place. Okay, sweet. So there you go. There you have it. Oh, that is pretty awesome, man. That is pretty awesome. And then obviously, we can set up some glass. If we go slash home again, man, we're just throwing money at the server with our slash backs, man. We are literally just throwing at it. All right, we get our light blue slash back. We can go ahead and have some nice windows over here, which will be, is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Oops. Oh, well, this is even, but that's fine. Whatever. Whoops-a-daisy. There we go. So we have nice little windows like that. How does that doesn't look so hot, actually. It's like too big. You know what I mean? It's like too much. So if we actually make that, yeah, down to that, that'd be kind of cool. In fact, maybe even a little bit taller would look a little bit better. I'm actually not a fan of the windows. Not a fan at all. Alright, I guess we're going to leave that untouched. Not really much we can do with that, I think. Just because it looks so off when you build the window there. I don't know. That's interesting. Definitely the quartz, though, adds a little bit to it. So, alright, we got to get to the top here. We got to do the spires. And, oh, jump. Nice. And can we make it up here? Alright, right on. So, this is going to be tough. This is going to be really, really, really difficult. So what I'm thinking of doing is we're just going to go around the edge here. We actually don't want to do, we want to do in one. Alright, so we want to place it one next to this. So like this. Okay. So if we go around the edge, just like this, and start putting together always one block in between the edge and this next upper area. So let's go ahead and place this all down, see how it looks. This is gonna be stress. I'm stressed about this part, man. This part stresses me out. So hopefully it comes out okay. Let me just make sure I got it done right, because I feel like I messed up this part. In by 1. There we go. All right, let's make sure that we got. Oh, see, this is messed up, so that's actually 1 in. There we go. And this is also messed up, so that's actually 1 in. All right, sweet. So we go ahead and make this now too long, too tall. And I think we'll do the same thing as the inside, right? So we'll do 2, and then we'll do 3, and then we'll do 4, and then we'll kind of like have to kind of have it popping out in different areas. I'll show you what I mean in just a second, guys. Let's go ahead and just build this together real quick. And this is really fun. Alright, so this is where it gets tricky. We have a good base set up. Now we are not going to have just one big, like, hat to this castle, because it would look weird. Like I said, it's got to look jagged, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually kind of section this off and build 2 mini circles. So one larger circle right here, okay? And I think it's actually would be a little bit easier for me if I just cover this up almost with just dirt. Like, honest, I don't think it really matters. You know, I got a lot of packed ice. I think we'll just use the packed ice. I'm just trying to think here, but I'm trying to think. So if we do, let's kind of like mentally get the stuff ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that's not bad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, why can't I count? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if we do this as one circle, we're going to have to go ahead and make our own new circle. So this is going to be 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 4. See what I mean? It's gonna be a little difficult. I think it's actually gonna be a lot easier if I just set up a floor to work with, like a little area to work with, and then what we can do is we can actually push it back a little bit so that it sits a little bit farther back. So let's get this floor set up. All right, so here's our first circle. All right, this was tough. I'm not gonna lie. This took a lot of playing around with it to make this work, to make this idea happen. So this is our first circle, kind of offset in a more aggressive stance on the roof. So crazy. All right, so yeah, hopefully this works out. So we're gonna go ahead and build it, and then what we're gonna have is from this one comes another circle that's gonna be kind of sitting on it. So hear me out. This might not work, but what I'm gonna do is give this one a little bit of a bigger base over here, actually everywhere. So this is gonna be one just like this. Okay, so it kind of has this little base, which is going to be what is used to build the other part here. Hopefully this works out, man. This has been a lot in the works, just kind of figuring it all out and seeing how I want this to get done. So yeah, giving it a little bit of a fatter base, and there we go. So this is actually going to continue up like this. All right, let's continue building it just like this. Okay, good. And out 3 here, but here we're actually going to go ahead and do 1, 2, no, a little bit farther back here, a nice small circle. So actually, let's start it back here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. It's a little bit too big, All right, so I think we have to do by ones here, or even just 2. Yeah, even just 2 here. So like this, and then it'll be 1, 2, boom, 1, 2, back. Oh my god, I'm tripping out right now, guys. And then the 1, 2s. All right, there we go. So this is gonna be the tall one. I feel like this is gonna look so weird. I'm so sorry if it does, guys. I'm like trying to figure this out, and I'm like really nervous. I don't think it's gonna work, but let's just see how this works out. So this is the tall bit, and then this is gonna obviously go really high up, just like this, and the other one is going to actually quit sooner. So the more dominant one is going to be a little bit shorter. The taller tower is going to be a lot taller. So I think probably about this tall. And then I'm not really sure how we're going to actually finish them. I think just kind of slowly make them smaller, obviously, is going to be the way to do it. So this is going to be quite tall. Actually, probably a little bit too tall. Let's go ahead and knock it down a little bit. Probably about here is not bad. I think this is a pretty good place to close it off. So let's grab these, break them, and see how this works out. Let's go ahead and finish up this tower. So this is going to be closed up like this, and I would say just a nice, ooh, that's a little too clean. Maybe just drop something like this on it, right? Okay, so maybe give something like that, and cool. And then if this continues, so they kind of come together, I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm going to jump off this, and it is going to be super ugly, and I'm going to feel really bad. I really hope it isn't. So there we go. Let's jump down. This actually needs a little bit of work to kind of fill it in, and actually probably pop this up a little bit. Just out just a little bit, one more, just so you can see that they're different parts of the build. And then just kind of go like that. All right, let's jump down. Oh, it's going to look so weird. It's going to look so flippin' weird. Oh, and packed ice doesn't actually get snow on it, so that's gonna be pretty sweet. All right, here we go. Does this look awful? Will I embarrass myself in front of all of you guys? Find out next time. I'm kidding. Right now, 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right. That's not bad. That back one needs to be taller. This back bit here needs to be a lot taller. It needs to have more oomph. So let me go ahead and build that and then give it another shot. But not bad. Alright guys, I've just done a couple more changes to it, and let's see what it looks like. I'm kind of nervous. Let's actually go look at it from, but I think we're done. I think we're done. Let's go look at it from Kenny's base here at the top, see what it looks like. Oh man, oh there it is, there it is. Oh, it's looking good, man. It is, oh wow, it's looking really good. Oh my god, it's looking fresh. Oh, look at that ice castle. Alright. That's pretty much it. That's all I got in me today. I mean, definitely could use a little bit of work, a little bit of cleaning up, but it is pretty sweet. Let me know what you guys think. The last thing I want to do is just do a little bit of work here. Give it this God, man, using so many resources on this build, it is absolutely crazy. Come on, dude, get out of here. It is crazy. So we're just gonna, you know, maybe drop some quartz bits everywhere. I'm thinking like this. Oh man, do I do packed ice with this, or do I do this in quartz? It's like I don't know. Quartz is so expensive. I actually don't even think I'll have enough quartz to do this. That's the sad bit. Literally going to run out of quartz. I really should not be doing this in quartz. Let's do it in, you know, let's just do it in the glass. It's probably not going to look super good, but it'll give it, you know, something. And I can't afford, especially with Monster School Project, I can't afford to use all my quartz on a build like this. No offense, dude. No offense, Kenny. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. If I could, I would. So let's get this all placed down and take a final look at it. God darn it, creeper! Freaking hell, man. Oh my god. Really, the creeper shows up. Could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse, but that is not what I was looking for. Oh my god. Creeper explosion. So bad. Oh wow. Alright, let's replace all of this here. I think it was, jeez, oh man, I think it was this. I think this was what we had going on. Oh my god, flippin' creeper every time. Alright, well that's what it's gonna be. Oh man. Alright, so this is all pretty much done. I just gotta do 1, 2, and then just, oh man, I need like one more of these bad boys. Where is one being wasted? Where is one of these being, really? Nowhere? Alright, so what we'll do is the front ones will be made out of quartz. Whoops. Totally making it do it because it looks good, not because I'm out of resources. Totally what's going on right now. Alright, boom, there we go. So that's out of quartz. Everything else is out of the blue stained glass. Probably should have, yeah, right here I'm missing a bit. But, and you know, oh, we'll do the last one out of quartz. Okay, that works out, that works out. And also to save ourselves a little bit of materials, totally just cutting some corners here, we'll just do like this. And don't tell anyone, okay guys? But that's gonna be this build, guys. Lots of fun, lots of difficulties, and a lot of good learning process for sure. Definitely enjoyed it. Was probably one of my favorite builds that I've done in quite a while. It's nice when you have like all the resources and when they break easily. I know it's kind of ridiculous, but it is nice to have that. It's a nice little bonus when doing a build like this with a lot of stuff that goes into it. It's nice to just have it so that, you know, when you make a mistake, you can just kind of break the blocks really easily and get a lot of them, and you know you have a bunch. So there you go. There you have it. The build is done. That looks a little bit weird. Let me just go clean up that right side. It's bothering me just a little bit, so we're gonna just jump along here. Probably should get rid of this now as well. Let's just go clean up this side just a bit. So yeah, because we have this over here, so let's go ahead and break this down, and then we'll give it a nice, ooh, that's actually kind of interesting. Give it like a little bit of a depth area here to kind of hang out in. What if we just break this back by 1 and then do another window like this? I think that's kind of cool. And then move this back like this, and let's put I like that spire, but let's have it right here, so kind of like that. There we go, and that should look a lot better. And then we can go ahead and just, well, this is actually part of this area, so we don't really want to do too much here. So let's actually go see. It looks a little bit more structured now, I think. Hopefully that's the plan. Kind of just looks incomplete, in all honesty. Let's go ahead and actually not do this. Instead, kind of really have it arc upwards towards the middle. Alright, I think this will be a lot better. See what I mean in terms of difficulties, guys? It is so... This has definitely been one of the hardest builds that I've done. It is not easy. So if we just... Okay, if we just do this... Yeah, alright, that's pretty cool, that's pretty cool. Alright, let's go see how that looks like. Because it's really kind of arcing up towards the that dominant side there. And let's just move back a little bit. It's also kind of hard to see. Okay, yeah, that looks pretty sweet. And I like how it's not really center. It kind of gives it like that kind of weird feel to it, but not bad. And of course, you can go inside of it and get all your stuff inside. You know, we gotta actually kind of have to light up the inside. You can see a creeper spawning on that bottom side there, so let's go ahead and get some of these prismarine lamps, these sea lanterns / back, and get this lit up here. So we'll do the top one, lit up, okay, and let's go ahead and just get these corners lit up here, so that it's a little bit more safe in here. Just a little, you know what I mean? Alright, there we go. So that's going to be this episode of How to Minecraft, guys. We'll do a bunch of dungeons in the next episode. Actually, I'm due for a dungeon episode for sure, because it's been quite a while since I've done one. So, obviously the last episode, I think we got 2 in the last episode, correct? Me and Lachlan did them, so there we go. Either way, this is done and complete. Oh man, wow, what an adventure. A lot of fun. Let's go look at it from the top of this area again, just to see what it looks like one more time, and get one good look at it before we head on home, and then see what Kenny thinks. I'll let him know that it is complete. But this looks pretty intense. Oh, that's awesome. I like how it is uneven. I'm a fan of that. It's easy to build evenly, but that, I think, looks pretty darn cool. That's just me, though. That's just me. Alright, whoa! And now I'm getting a call. So I will speak to you guys later. Take care. Oh, man. And goodbye.